Chilling new images released by authorities revealed the dramatic moment Nick Reiner, the 32-year-old son of legendary actor and director Rob Reiner, was taken into custody for the alleged murders of his parents. The photos, briefly shared by LAPD Gang and Narcotics online before being deleted, show Reiner forced to the ground, hands cuffed behind his back, as officers move in. According to law enforcement, Reiner was arrested near a metro station, roughly 15 miles from the family's Brentwood mansion, the same home where Rob Reiner, 78, and his wife Michelle Reiner, 68, were found fatally stabbed. The arrest was carried out by U.S. Marshals with assistance from the LAPD's Robbery Homicide Division. The images were posted by the LAPD's Gang and Narcotics Unit, identifying Reiner only as a double homicide suspect. Shortly afterward, the photos were quietly removed. When asked why, an LAPD spokesperson declined to comment, fueling further questions about the handling of the case and the suspect's condition at the time of arrest. Sources say Reiner, who has a long history of drug addiction and mental health struggles, was immediately placed on suicide watch after being booked. He is currently being held without bail at the Twin Towers Correctional Facility in Los Angeles, facing murder charges in one of Hollywood's most shocking family tragedies. Investigators are now focusing on the final hours before the killings. Multiple sources claim Nick Reiner was involved in a loud and emotional argument with his parents at Conan O'Brien's Christmas party the night before the murders. Witnesses say the dispute centered on Nick's refusal to enter yet another inpatient drug rehabilitation program. A longtime family friend told investigators that Rob Reiner had been privately expressing fear for his son's deteriorating mental state. According to the source, the family had exhausted nearly every option, with Nick reportedly undergoing as many as 17 rehab stints over the years. The case took an even darker turn, with statements from Nick's younger sister, Romy Reiner, 28. Sources say she was the one who discovered their parents' bodies and immediately told investigators that her brother should be a suspect, describing him as dangerous and unpredictable. Those concerns were not new. Friends and neighbors have pointed to Nick Reiner's long-standing pattern of violent behavior, often fueled by drug use. In past interviews, Nick himself admitted to meth-fueled rages, including one incident where he ransacked his parents' guest house during a multi-day binge. In a haunting twist, Rob Reiner once turned his son's struggles into art. In 2015, he directed Being Charlie, a semi-autobiographical film co-written by Nick Reiner during rehab, chronicling a young man's battle with addiction, a project now being revisited in a far more tragic light. As investigators work to piece together what happened inside the Reiner home, the case has sent shockwaves through Hollywood and beyond. What was once seen as a story of second chances and redemption has now become a devastating reminder of how unresolved demons can end in irreversible loss.